Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. Um, Today we have Inés Fourcade. She is a ballet dancer. She is a ballerina. She studied from her teacher, Vadánova, Agrippina Vadánova, that method. And she has a ballet school in Los Angeles, in Beverly Hills. Hello, Inés. How are you? Thank you for joining us.
Hello, thank you so much for having me. A pleasure.
And we also have Ilia Jivoy. He is a Russian choreographer and ballet dancer who has his own dance company, Jivoy Dance Company. And we're here today because we are all passionate about ballet. And here is the proof. And it's quite a time since haven't danced ballet, but I can't wait because I know, Ines, that because of the pandemics, you've designed virtual classes that actually work remotely. How did you do that?
Well, number one, I think is out of necessity. We need to adapt, to circumstances. It was a student of mine, as I was just previously, sharing with you, that reached out to me after a month of, being out of going to the studio, out of class, out of space to do so and be safe about it. And because ballet is such a precise style of dance. I never thought I could
It's
make
absolute
proper
precision.
connection.
It's 100% or zero. I mean, the postures have to be absolutely
Exactly,
perfect.
exactly. It's always the search for that perfection that probably doesn't exist, but you have to keep trying to get as close as possible to, accomplish that. On the same token, be graceful about it, give emotion about it, make it look effortless when there's a lot of, years of training and hard
Pain,
work.
pain too, in your body, right?
Pain too, and and bleeding toes too. In
Although
my
I,
case,
I heard once I read in an interview Maya Plisetskaya who said she didn't have pain in her body.
wow, wow, wow. I think you know what you are so far beyond in your mind, in your connection with your soul while you're dancing, that you're not really
Feeling
feeling
anything.
or thinking about the pain. You go beyond that. You're about the music.
It's stronger than anything physical. It's
Yes,
spiritual.
yes. Yes, yes, it's a connection. When you are an artist, there is a difference between just a dancer or somebody that has athletic skills and somebody that is also, aside from that, that I'm not taking credit away from that because it requires a lot of discipline and work and hard work. You give something from your heart, from your soul. You connect with people. You move in, their emotions through your body, through your dance.
Thank
So
you,
that's
Nick.
something.
Thank you. Ilya Jivoy joins us too. He is a choreographer and ballet dancer, and he's also followed this Agrippina Vadánova method, and he is very successfully touring the world with his choreographies. And in a few minutes after Ilya starts talking, we'll show you some of the pictures and video of his choreographies. Ilya, hello, how are you? Thank you for joining us.
Hello, Carolina. Thank you so much for your invitation. Yeah, it's good to be here tonight. Hello, Ines. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I graduated from Vaganova Ballet Academy. So yeah, I have it inside inside of me, And of course, I'm absolutely agree with Ines about all this situation with. Yeah, with the pandemic
Pandemic.
and
How has
yeah,
that affected
yeah.
your work, your choreographies, your tours, the shows?
Well, it
You've
was
had
a
to
disaster.
cancel, Ilya, you've
Yeah,
had to cancel.
big, yeah. Almost everything, uh, almost every project was canceled,
That's a
and
pity. How
uh,
many projects? I mean, how many countries were you going where you
well,
going for your performances
yeah,
last
for
year?
Jivoy Dance Company and not only. So yeah. It
A
was
few, quite a
it was a
few.
project in England with the Zander Parish. He's a principal dancer in Mariinsky Theater and my big friend. So yeah, but it was cancelled. It was a project for one international festival in Switzerland, Origin Festival. Yeah, it's also yeah, this project also was cancelled, and few not so huge projects, they also were cancelled about it. And it's
How do
not
you
the
cope
end,
with
you
it?
know,
Yeah, what are you
because
doing?
I'm a dancer. Yeah, I'm a dancer of the Mariinsky Theater, Mariinsky Ballet, and so yeah, our classes were cancelled. So it was like Zoom conference every day with the bars, you know, like bars in my kitchen. Yeah, bar in the kitchen, and so I did class every morning with the company. But it was not like from the first day, you know, it was quite, I don't know, it's maybe 1 month or 1.5 months of nothing. So just
Well,
nothing.
can I can I interrupt a little, you know, just for a few seconds, and I'm going to show you know our audience a part of your choreography, one of the ones that I you know really think are absolutely exquisite.
Thank you, thank you.
One second, it'll be with me right now. So sorry. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Jivoy, Ilia, tell us what have we just seen? Tell us about this choreography. Did you like it?
This
I think
piece,
it's superb, isn't it?
Beautiful, beautiful.
Emotions, like pure emotions.
thank you so
Yes.
much. Yeah, this record is a short clip. I created this piece in 2014 at the Mariinsky, and so the main heroes of the ballet is me, yeah, and prima ballerina of the Mariinsky, Victoria Tereshkina.
Wow.
So we danced it together, yeah, the Mariinsky, the new stage of the Mariinsky Theater. It was a workshop, choreographer's workshop at the Mariinsky. So it's yeah, it's like a laboratory for young choreographers, and so they can show their, you know, pieces like and experiments.
And then
Like,
once you do this, then you're hired maybe for a tour for a country. You're hired.
Yeah, and the most like
Successful one.
okay, the best, yeah, the most
Most
successful
impactful
pieces,
ones, right?
yeah, they can be in the repertoire of the Mariinsky Theater,
Wow.
yeah, in the future.
Wow.
Yeah, so I did a few pieces like that, and so they became a part of Mariinsky repertoire.
What's the
So
name
it's a good chance for a young choreographer to start his career like that.
What's the name of this choreography, and how much inspiration do you get from Martha Graham? Because I see, you know, it
Yeah,
reminds
it's
me
one. She's the
about
one. She's
Martha
the
Graham,
one
right?
of, yeah,
Yes, you agree?
of the best
Yes, I do
ones. Yeah.
agree. I do agree.
Did you see?
The
You also
contemporary.
saw
Yes,
that,
I saw
right?
the lines. I saw the lines, but I saw much passion. I mean, what the Russians have, it's so funny. There's a big connection between the Spanish spirit and the Russians. I don't know what it is, but when they perform Carmen,
There
when
is
they
a
do,
connection.
they have an
Absolutely.
amazing way to connect with those passionate emotions.
It's true.
You do. You
Absolutely.
do. Yeah.
So, Ilia, you were inspired by Martha Graham when you created this choreography.
Yeah. She was a part of the inspiration. Yeah.
Now I want to show our audience. I want to show them how you dance, and this is a really incredible place where you dance. This is the desert.
Wow.
Wow.
This is a détourné. What kind of... Nice, huh? Was it the sunset? That's the sunset, right? What time
That's
was that?
wonderful.
What time of the day was that, Ilya? Tell us about that, the experience in Dubai. What were you doing there? Tell us.
Yeah, it was my little vacation in Dubai with my wife, right? Yeah, it's 2 years or 3 years ago, Mariinsky decided to have a break after the winter holidays.
The
Yeah,
winter
like a
season.
1 week break or 10 days break for dancers. And so it was it was like 1 week ago. So we came to Dubai. We came to this red sand desert. Yeah, and we took like some costumes and cameras, and we filmed a lot of short and long clips. Yeah, in desert. So it's on the that's the sunset. So it's like
5
5:30
p.m.
p.m. or
Do you think
yeah,
there's an
5
interest in Arab countries and in ballet?
Well,
Or
I
is
don't know
starting
about
to
the
be an
huge
interest?
interest, but I know that they are really open for the
New
art, for
experiences,
the
right? For art.
international art. Yeah, and not only the ballet. I know for artists, for sculptures,
Oh,
for of course for dancers. Yeah.
that's an interesting market because, there is investment. I mean, they can make the investments, the necessary investments. And obviously, I mean, when you go to Dubai, you see that, there's a petite, like, Galerie Lafayette. There is
Yes.
like, architecture that reminds you of London. There's a bit of Paris. So I think there is interest. The thing is that it's new. It's new places approaching new, old Europe, arts and culture, right? But I'm sure that if you did perform there, I'm sure that people would like it. I mean, in order to like ballet, you really need to show people what ballet is, right? I mean,
Yes.
what do you think
Of
about that,
course it
Inés?
is.
Yes, I think so. And the good there's a key to it. He and I believe we have been very fortunate to have the best possible background to learn ballet without, taking credit away from other styles of school. But it's the passion that is given to you through the excellency of the method, of the classes, of the way that you approach to it. You approach it with respect. You approach it with pride. You approach it
With
very
love,
humble. Yes, with
humble
love
thing.
and very humbly, that you are, getting that kind of, education.
You
And it's
never
another.
you never approach I mean, you're always like, as a ballet dancer, what I've seen, dancing with other, professionals,
Yes,
myself as an amateur, is that you're
yes,
never perfect. So you still
no.
strive every day from the beginning, back from scratch, right?
Exactly. And there's always something to,
To
work on
improve.
and work about to get better and better. Regardless if you are a, principal dancer, there's always work that you can improve. And then once you have all that technique, all that knowledge, all those years that you've been, dancing, training, you pass it on to the new generation. So along with your knowledge, you're passing the passion, the understanding of the ballet, the connection between the movement and many other things. It helps children to be focused, to be in groups, to be respectful. I mean, there's so many things that, aside from the beautiful dances and the outfits that, here in the United States may look cute, to some people that don't have, the strong foundation, there's much more than a child, can benefit from,
Yeah, and
aside from the
then
beauty.
there's something that I remember, my ballet teacher, Angela, who's
See,
an incredible ballet teacher here, and she's been a teacher for um, Igor Yebra,
see.
and dancers alike. And she told me, and that I kept in my mind, that ballet dancers, that you are really very smart people, because dancing is in your mind. All the steps,
See.
all the steps are here.
Yeah.
And I agree with that. I mean, it's not physical, it's intellectual, right?
is the connection of both. I think the body can respond to your mind just a little after. That's why many times we understand what the teacher is telling us here in the head, but then sending that order to the body and have the body perform it the right way, it's work in progress.
How
Because
much?
of that.
Yeah, sorry, Inés.
Yes.
How much do you think, both of you, is art and how much is technique?
Ilya?
Oh,
I'll tell you mine. I don't want to be the only one talking here.
You don't want
Yeah.
to bias the conversation, right, Inés?
Yes.
Yeah, come on. We want to listen to you.
Tell me from Mariinsky point of view, how much is that?
Yeah. Well, I think it's of course it's different processes, right? So yeah, but I think it's the only it's the one big that's the one big thing inside you, because there are a lot of dancers who can dance like gods, with a strong technique, they can do anything, but unfortunately they don't have something else, like
Art.
something inside.
What we call in
Yeah.
Spain, Inés, this word, duende.
Claro que sí, you have to, like a fairy, you have to have that, that
A
magical
magician,
thing.
that's right.
Claro,
You're
that
making
magical
magic.
thing.
And now we
Yes.
can
Yeah.
see you, Inés, here, which, I mean, I am absolutely mesmerized.
That's sweet. That's home. That's, pandemia thing.
What amazing house, and obviously Los Angeles weather. I mean,
Yes.
I'm so jealous, right, Ilya?
Yeah.
Because you can dance outdoors nearly, all year round, right?
Yeah. Yes, obviously, honestly, yes, almost all year round. If not, you can wear just like a little, a sweater, a little,
Sweater.
something. Yes, and you're fine. Yes,
There
honestly,
is passion in the US. There is passion for ballet, right? Inés?
Yes,
I know,
yes.
because my friends from American friends are lovers, are passionate about arts and ballet.
I did my proficiency years talking about a little bit how I became, professional and why I moved to the United States. I did, first of all, you were saying how many
'Cause you're
years
from
of
Argentina, right, Inés?
I am from Argentina. I was born and raised in Argentina from European family, Italian and French. And there was, always passion for music, opera in the family, and
There's the
musical.
Teatro Colón in Buenos Aires.
Teatro Colón in Buenos
Amazing.
Aires. The director of Teatro Colón, Basil Tupin, Russian as well. He came from Russia. He was dancing with Marqués of Cuevas in Europe. And then, funny enough, I happened to come to Los Angeles, where Tatiana Rubishenska, we knew her as Tanya Lishin, but she was Tatiana Lishin.
Because
And
she contracted the name.
yes, because she married Mr. Lishin here, and so she, it was easier for
Easier
her
to pronounce, because the Russian
easier to
names are
pronounce.
complicated.
A little bit, sometimes can be too
Sometimes
long,
can be
different for us.
difficult.
Correct. So they happened to dance together, these two teachers that I had back in time in Marqués of Cuevas Ballet in Europe. So it's a small world. And then after 10 years of training with Basil Tupin, who was director at the time of Teatro Colón, artistic director.
I did consulting, international consulting communications for Teatro Colón.
Oh.
When Macri was in,
Claro, in power, claro.
In power. And I went to Teatro Real here because we wanted to show, Teatro Colón wanted to show the ballets in the streets with screens.
It's beautiful. It was a wonderful idea to bring it closer to everybody.
Because I wanted to ask you this. I mean, I like opera, and I go to and I like ballet, and I would do it. I mean, even if I don't have visibility, I would still go. But how do you think you could, approach ballet to people who haven't had the opportunity to just go and see ballet?
You know what I did? I did myself something kind of like a purpose in my mind. There's kind of like a fine line between becoming a professional dancer that requires so much. I mean, there's so many things, not only your technical skills, your body, your proportions. You have to have a certain type of body to really become, like solo dancer or
And
principal dancer.
great Batmans and all that stuff. I'm going to show Ilya's
See?
poses here. Yeah, you go on. Please.
Branchetiana Van.
It's incredible. I mean, it's almost like it's
Of
anti-natural.
course. He must be flying in the air.
It's incredible. I'm going to show some of the poses. You go on, Inés, while I look for the
Yes.
poses.
So what I was trying to say is that not only the years, precioso, beautiful lines. Oh yeah.
You're an artist, Ilya.
Yeah, a bit.
Look at that. Inés.
Sí, precioso, beautiful.
This is
Beautiful.
from another world.
Beautiful.
You're not from this
Beautiful.
earth, Ilya, I think. Huh? You're extraterrestrial.
Thank you.
I think, huh?
Thank you for these words.
How can you stretch like this, Ilya? Do you feel pain as a man?
It's a lot of practice all my life, you know. Almost all my life. Yeah.
But you
know,
can't stop.
I started ballet when I was 7. And so now I'm 32. So
wow, but
25 years of ballet, you know.
And how long has been the maximum time during which you haven't danced? Because you can't stop as ballet dancers, right? You cannot, because your body, like the stretching of the hips, then just like you lose the stretching of the hips, right? And then
yeah, I think the pandemic time, that's it's the most long period, the longest period without anything.
I'm gonna show this.
There is a difference between when you are dancing on stage, when you have a program that you need to be doing your class, rehearsal, and performance. It's kind of like an everyday thing. You are on top of, a certain type of schedule that your body is used to. Now, when you are not dancing anymore professionally on stage, still your body is craving for that because you're so used to your routine that you have the urge to, okay, let's do some stretching. You
feel bad if you don't do it, right? Okay.
Absolutely.
I'm going to just show you something, the three of you. I'm going to show you this pose from Ilya, and then what I'll do is I'll show you, just 1 second. I'm going to show you this pose. Is this human, Ilya?
Yeah, that's me. That's the pandemic time, Yeah.
We're all desperate. We really need to, let's see if this works out and you can finally, get through the virus, and because we really need it. Yeah. Okay, just give me 1 second, because for some reason this has minimized itself, and I'm going to try to get back to the full screen. I'm so sorry. Now, got it. I'm going to show you something that you have in common. Just a short video. Who's this incredible woman? Inés, Ilya.
Agrippina Vadánova, I think the one that started all. And you know what is moving? That you see those older videos, but through time, we got it the same way. I mean, I had it with these amazing teachers that they were, you know, trained in the same, in the, I'm sorry.
This is Russian.
Yes.
Russian, yeah.
You can translate,
can
Ilya,
hear
if you
it.
want.
Yes.
It's about Vaganova. It's Agrippina Vadánova, blah, 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 blah.
So, I mean, what I read about this amazing woman is that she was, I mean, this was the 20s and 30s when she was
Yeah.
teaching in Russia, I guess, right? Or in Europe? Was she teaching in Russia?
In Russia, of
Right?
course.
St. Petersburg?
Yeah.
At the Bolshoi?
No,
Mariinsky.
At the Mariinsky, okay. And
it
what
was the Emperor Ballet School, and now it's with the name of her. So now it's the name with the name of Vaganova. So Vaganova Ballet Academy. It was
Vaganova.
like Royal Ballet School, like with the Russian Tsar. Like yeah.
What I read is that she was so amazing that she was the first teacher, ballet teacher, who wrote down her methodology in a book. Aha, Inés is going to get the book, I think. And also, she was fantastic because she.
And I'm so glad that I have it right here.
Oh my God, this is fantastic.
Look at that.
My God.
And this is something so thin and simple. I always tell my students, honestly,
Buy it and have it on your on your desk,
My first thing that I have right here, always.
I'm gonna buy it.
Yes,
and I'm going to join.
You can get it online. It's something really very, very recommend. I recommend this to everyone because it's just, like you said, she wrote, and you can see all the poses, and it's totally beautiful. Here it is again. I mean, not to make propaganda, but
no. I mean,
I
it's
think
true.
that any ballet dancer would really benefit from it and enjoy it.
So her heritage, Inés, as far as I've read, is that she was so incredibly, intelligent that she realized how hard it was to be like a first ballerina or first, ballet dancer. And she wanted to teach students to be teachers, to become teachers like you have, so that you don't feel frustrated if you don't have the auditions and you're not selected, or if you don't want this like hard work on yourself, like
or to pass it on, and also to pass it on
so that it doesn't die.
Exactly, it doesn't die. This type of art needs to be, given to others. And you can be an amazing dancer, but maybe you're not a great teacher.
True.
So you need.
Not everybody knows how to teach.
Exactly.
That's a gift.
Right. It is a gift to communicate, to get to the heart of them, to give that out. Yes. It's different. It's very different. And so I think that probably she wanted, that legacy to continue.
To continue because of her love for ballet.
Correct.
Both of you, do you dream of yourselves dancing?
Dancing, yes. Dancing since I was little. I saw La Silfida Teatro Colón when I was like 4 years old.
And you could project yourself there?
I cannot tell you how funny that was, because we had one of these palcos avancés, so the balconies that are right next to the stage.
Yeah, like overlooking the stage, that you can always touch the dancers, right?
I was so close to that I wanted to dive and get a big tutu and start running. I want that.
Fabulous. What's your favorite, Ilya? For both of you, what's your favorite choreography? I love Romeo and Juliet, but you, what are your favorites?
Well, I have a list of choreographers. Right?
We saw somebody.
That was your dog?
Yeah.
Can you show us your dog?
No, let me show you. It's not a dog.
It's a cat.
It's a cat.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Sphinx.
So
Sphinx
cute.
one.
Mi amor.
Yeah.
Hola.
Tima. Yeah, right.
What does it mean? Ilya, the name?
Yeah, it's his name. It's a name.
Oh,
what,
look
does it
at
mean
that.
anything? Does it mean anything?
No. It's
So
kind
cute.
of cute Russian name. Yeah.
And it's a she or a he?
He.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. Look at
Yeah, nice
that.
to meet you.
It's
Hello. Does he
beautiful.
dance ballet? Does he dance ballet with you?
Sometimes.
Oh my God. Good.
My dog knows how to do an arabesque and
Oh,
attitude.
can you show us? Ilya,
I'm
please.
sure.
Ilya, please.
I will
Well-
film him. I have to film him because you
And
will
share
get
with us.
even pointing toes, It's so funny.
Ilya,
So-
Inés, can I ask you a favor,
Yeah.
please? Could you
Yes.
please do, the extension of the arms as if you were in the Swan Lake for me?
You have to bring them from the
Or
back.
anything you want, the arabesque, whatever you want.
And up and down, and 1 and 2.
My
Nice.
God. Ilya, can you do something for us? Like
Yes, I can do it on my coach like this, and I can take my cat together.
He's flexible, huh? He's very flexible.
Yeah.
So you make him dance a lot, I can tell, huh?
He's in a band.
Can you tell me your favorite ballet dancers if you can select any?
It's a lot of dancers. I love Mariinsky ballet stars, prima ballerinas, and there is not only they, but around the world there are a lot of great dancers. So yeah.
What about you?
I'm so happy that we still have it, because of all these troubles with the virus, with this, with these days without action.
I mean, we need
now,
art. I mean, we need to
art.
dance. We need to move because we need music. We need to cheer up ourselves. And then the important thing is that I went to Teatro Real the other day to see Jonas Kaufman.
Sí, there was a recital.
Fabuloso.
Fabuloso.
But you know what? There is no problem with
no, it's okay with the safety protocols. It's fine
not,
for the
there's a
theaters.
lot of space between the seats.
Sí,
And it relieved our souls. We were all just there like, wanting to get more. And he did